In Atlas Earth, there are a variety of ways to make Atlas bucks. Some of them require spending money or rent to accumulate them. In this episode, we're going to answer a viewer question and look at the various ways to buy Atlas bucks and compare them and see which offer the best value. If this sounds interesting to you, please stand by. So this question comes up frequently, and it's framed a little bit differently each time, but what it comes down to is what's the best value when I'm purchasing Atlas bucks, and whether that's buying with rent, which is money out of your pocket, or just straight up money out of your pocket. What's the best value? So viewer Yoda Haha left this question on a recent video of mine, and we talk about this from time to time, framed various ways. But I wanted to go ahead and answer the question and take a deeper look at it, because this is something I've answered in the past, and I've done the numbers in the past, but it's been a while since I did the numbers, so I figured, well, why not do them again and see if anything's changed? Okay, so jumping right in, Yoda Haha says, hey, I've got a question for you. I'm saving for the new year 40% bonus. I have over 1,000 Atlas bucks now, and we'll have about 1,200 by the end of the year. I was thinking about paying $550 for a whole year, and I'm assuming that is for the Explorer Club, and converting the rest for 100 plus more parcels on the end of year special, which is a 40 to 1 Atlas bucks. 40 Atlas bucks to $1 is a special that they're running at the end of the year. They've run it last couple of years, and they verified it will be in there this year as well. What are your thoughts on this? Because I will always use the Explorer Club, but 1 month free basically seems like a no-brainer. And he or she's referring to the fact that if you buy a full year subscription, you save 8%, or basically the equivalent of a free month. So they go in further, but let's go ahead and dive in and compare all the ways to see what's the best way. Or in the end result, what I did was I rated the top 5 ways to buy Atlas bucks and get the most for your money. Okay, first off, let's look at some numbers. In case you didn't know, if you are buying Atlas bucks packs, which is the biggest, probably primary way out there to buy Atlas bucks, the best way to do it is on the website. You want to buy it on the website, you're going to get 10% more for your dollar. Buying them in the iOS or Android app, they have to pay a 10% fee to the mobile app store. So it's best to buy them on the store, on the website, and that's what I compared. So I'm not going to read through all these numbers. You can look at them, but the basic takeaway here is that as you spend more money, the price of the pack goes up. You get more Atlas bucks for your US dollar, okay? And that stands to reason. They give you a better value. And you can see starting at the $4.99 pack, you're getting 22 Atlas bucks for a US dollar, all the way up to the completely obnoxious $99,999.99 pack, which gets you up to 32 Atlas bucks to $1. Now here's where it gets a little bit more convoluted. We are under subscriptions. There are 2 available. However, each one of them you can pay by the month or by the year. If you pay by the year, you realize about an 8% savings. So that's going to make the difference in the math a little bit. So starting with the Explorer Club, the monthly sub is $49.99 a month, and it will average out to be 68.7 Atlas bucks to the US dollar. And if you pay by the year, which is what the viewer was talking about, the average goes up to about 75 Atlas bucks to $1. Now, keep in mind, the takeaway here is that you also have to remember to log in each and every day, because if you don't, you get reset, and that really hurts your average. The second subscription is, of course, the challenge ladder, and if you pay by the month, your average is about 103 Atlas bucks to the US dollar, and if you subscribe by the year, that goes up a little bit to 112 to the dollar on average. This does not count the free side of the challenge ladder, only the paid side, and this does not count for the legendary parcel upgrade if you finish off the ladder. That's just like icing on top. Also, it bears being repeated that this challenge ladder is not something that you just log in and claim like the Explorer Club. It does take a fair amount of interaction with the game and other things to complete the challenges, so that's worth mentioning. Next up, we have the basic rent to Atlas Buck conversion. On a normal basis, it's 25 Atlas Bucks to the US dollar. During the end of month special, it's 33 to 1. And on the end of year special, which was specifically mentioned in the question, it's 40 to 1, and that occurs right at the end of the year. Okay, so where does that leave us? Our top five. Really, it's a couple more, but the ladder and the club both take the first two positions, and they just go by year and month as far as the 1 and 2 spot and 3 and 4 spot. So I just counted them as one each. But in first place is the challenge ladder. It comes in first by the year subscription at 112 AB to a US dollar, and in second, in second with 103. Now, the Explorer Clubs comes in basically third and fourth, 75 to 1 and 68.7 to 1. And I just wanted to go ahead and include some other options. The next two options are going to be the rent to Atlas Buck conversions. The end of year special, 40 to 1, comes in next, and then backed up by the end of month usual special, which is 33 to 1. And finally, if you want to go for that $99,999.99 pack, you can get 32 AB to the dollar. Okay, Yoda haha, and anybody else who had this question in their mind, I hope this helped. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like on the video and think about subscribing if you haven't already. And also becoming a member of the channel and helping support me and my journey in Atlas Earth and on YouTube. With that said, I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and hey, I'll see you in Atlas Earth.